I look forward to that every morning for my walk. That's like Sunday morning. I was like, dang, there's no video. It's like that's not even like him. And I was like, do I text him? And then when you said you were tired, I was like, I ain't texting him. There'll be a day without an ultra.
I didn't even realize I didn't do it. Well, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ultra. As y'all can see, I got Luke with me here today. JK. So, there's something happened in the video where I maybe had deleted or just lost the last two videos of me and Luke. So today, I brought in my buddy Blake. So Blake, we haven't seen you since Genesis, so good being back. Thank you so much. He literally just drove up here today and is going to help me shoot Proverbs these last two episodes. But if you have missed, I just encourage you this. Look, if you miss a day, don't miss 2 days. Continue in the learning process and the growing process. So get back on the wagon if maybe you fell off. This is about day 50 that we're on so far. Actually, I think we're a little bit past day 50. So I know it's getting maybe through the hardest point. I know when me and you go run our marathons, mile 6, 7, and 8 are always the hardest. Yep. So hang in there and stay in there. Today we're going to be in Proverbs 21 through 25. And Blake, if you want to maybe share with us what you got.
Yeah, so, y'all, I love Proverbs. There's so many verses that you could pick.
Yes.
I'm just gonna, you could go minutes and minutes. You know, Drake's mentioned in videos how you could just talk about certain scriptures, and I think that's the same for Proverbs. But one thing that I saw, if not more, that's true, is verse 12 of chapter 23, and I'll read it. It says, "Commit yourself to instruction, listen carefully to words of knowledge." And when I think of that, I just was like, gosh, so how thankful I am to have this, to be like a guide for us to, just learn so much from, to read, to hear, to study. It tells us, and I have it bookmarked here, in Job chapter 32, verses 8 and 9, it says, "But there is a spirit within people, the breath of the Almighty within them, that makes them intelligent. Sometimes the elders are not wise. Sometimes the aged do not understand justice." And I guess, the point with that would be wisdom doesn't come automatically with age. We've got to continue to learn and develop. And I think just for our spiritual health, it's so important to get into the Bible every single day and to develop these habits. And this is what, Drake's helped us with the Ultra is all about, is to develop these habits. And so that was just something. And I guess, my application and maybe my challenge to everybody is, what are ways you can honor your commitment to be a lifelong learner? Because I think that's just so important. We learn every single day. I know I've learned everything. When I pick up the Bible, I'll learn something new, or I'll think about something, or I'll maybe apply something to the Bible that I never even heard of before. And I think that's very common, and it can be a good thing because it just tells you how much you can learn when you're in the Bible.
What about the people? One of my pastors, he used to say this: don't make reading the Bible a habit. And he would say, don't make going to church a habit. And I always knew what he meant when he said that. Like, I understood it practically. But I don't think it's true. That's the only problem with it, right? Because I think you want to make that a habit. I think you want to make going to church a habit. I think you want to make reading the Bible a habit. I think his point was, don't lose the joy and the awe that you kind of have in
and I would say, and I'm guilty of this, and that's why I think I can say it. Don't read it just to highlight saying you checked a box. Get something from it. Yeah, it's so easy to just read and read. Okay, I got to read these 3 chapters today. I'm going to read it, and then you read it, and if you put it away, and you didn't get anything out of it.
I do the same thing.
And I know for me,
and then I have to read it again.
Yeah,
or something.
Like I take my time now. Really, I've gotten better about it. I'm still guilty of it, but when you just take your time and read what the words are saying, it really just kind of opens your mind, and it just helps you with application.
Makes your whole day better.
Yeah, it makes your whole day better.
Yeah, I know for me, it's hard getting in that routine. It really sitting down there and focusing because I just want to turn on and listen to it. And so for me, I love reading the Bible with my wife. I think that's one of the best things that we can do. So I encourage y'all to continue to be that lifelong learner. Read it with your spouse. Read it with your children. Read it with your parents. I think it's so important as a mom or a dad to sit your little kids down and read this Bible with them. That produces good habits in their life. And that teaches them as a kid to be a learner. So I think that's one of the best things. Well, Blake, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being. Thank you for being on here today. Thanks for driving up through the tornado.
Yeah.
But tomorrow we're going to be on the last 5 chapters. We're actually going to be on 6 chapters because, if you remember, one of them is by King Lager, I think is what his name is. And so we're going to be in those chapters tomorrow, and we'll see y'all then. Peace.
Bye.